right, gang. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Welcome back to the channel. We do appreciate you. Today we're at the Model Center at Reverie in Trailmark. Pretty cool place. They've got some models here that are really, really nice. And we're standing in front of the Cumberland, which we're going to go take a peek at. So we're going to learn a little bit. So come on along. All right, gang, the Cumberland. This is the Cumberland Low Country, and they have, of course, like all their models, as you can see, they all have multiple elevations, but this is the Low Country. And the Cumberland is 1,581 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, okay? Let's go take a peek at it. Then they have this one as more of, and I want to say basic home, but less upgrades, okay? So you get a really good idea of what maybe a less upgraded home might look like. All still very nice, but just with less options. I don't want to say upgrades, but more options, or less options depending on how you're looking at them. So anyway, enough of that. We have our washer and dryer space towards the front, and they've done some nice decorator touches with the beadboard there. Very cool. And they've done some nice tile. I love that tile. It makes it look like it's outside, doesn't it? Okay. So pretty cool. And a lot of space. You could put some more cabinetry right in this area. So very nice, very nice. Let's see what we got in these behind door number 1 and door number 2. Okay. Oh, there's our garage. Standard 2-car garage. Nothing super fancy here. They obviously use it for storage. Okay. This is going to be a coat closet right here at the front. Here we go. Nice. All right. They do have an optional tray ceiling in this one. Okay. Coming down our long hallway, nice space for, they have an entry table right here, so that's a pretty cool little area for that. So, and these are going to be on their smaller lots, part of the Grove collection, so that's kind of, the house is going to be kind of longer and narrower, if you will. More standardized standard kitchen with the microwave, vented microwave, and then of course the slide-in stove. Okay. And being a natural gas community, all your venting goes to the outside. Okay, nothing stays inside. Very standard appliance package. But they've taken some time and upgraded some things like this tile backsplash and some undercab lighting. So it kind of gives it a little something, something, right? It's very cool. So you don't always have to take your home and go crazy. Pretty standard sized pantry, nothing crazy there. Very affordable. This is going to be one of your more affordable homes. Standard 18-inch tile on the floor. Again, you can still go to the design center if you build from scratch and tune all this stuff up. You know, whatever your heart's desire. So I like it sometimes when builders actually have some models with standard features like that tub surround, but they've taken and maybe elevated, you know, a little bit optioned up on the countertops and stuff like that. Okay, so I like it when they do a little combo sometimes. It just lets you see. All right. You know, I can't afford to spend, you know, gobs and gobs of money on the house. What I really want is the community. And that's a big deal about Reverie, is the community. You know, and just a lot of stuff you can do. You go ahead and get yourself a nice home setup when you build a home. If you build from scratch, if it's an inventory, it's an inventory home, right? But you get the stuff that costs a fortune to do afterwards, like your flooring and things like that. Nice flex space. That's a big old flex space right there. It's got a big opening. And then the little stuff you do later after you own the home for a little while. You start using it, and then you'll have a great understanding of what you can do. So it's not always important to have the most tuned up home, I say, okay? Because when we work with our clients, we always start at our 10,000 foot view. Here in the master, this is pretty nice. We always start at the 10,000 foot view. What do you want for your life? What are you trying to accomplish? Because I can find you a nice home anywhere, right? So let's make sure we get the right community for you, and then we'll start dialing it in a little bit. I love that color. Same tile work in here. I do like this tile. They've done a good job with that. Okay. Adequate size shower, not tiny by any means. Yeah, it's got a seat and it's got 2 soap niches and a nice seat right there. So pretty nice. Yeah, decent size. What else we got here? How's our closet? So, here we go. Pretty nice. So, you know, the Cumberland's 1,581 square feet. They did a pretty good job with it. Again, it's nice. Look at that. Okay. Or if you're looking for a second home or, you know, retirement, you're trying to downsize, nice little patio space. Okay. You want to downsize, you don't need a lot of space. It's okay to have 2 bedrooms at 1,500 square feet. So, no big deal. This is really nice. All right, gang, that's the Cumberland here at Reverie in Trailmark by Dreamfinders. Give us a call if we can get you any other information, give you a hand, get you into as on a personal tour. Anything you need from us, just give us a shout. We'll be more than happy to chat with you, okay? Until then, I want you to have a great day. Thanks.